Welcome to Bytes of Code. In this video, we're going to see how to use GitHub Pages. So we're going to have some static HTML, and we're going to see how we can turn this HTML, because right now it's hosted on our local file system. This is actually my HTML right here. I would like GitHub to basically host my static HTML page. For this HTML, I actually have already created a small template web page on Replit, and I've just gone to the Replit and downloaded my HTML, downloaded as a zip. In my downloads, I have that zip here. Once I extract it, I can get all of my files that were on Replit, and these are the files. If we open one of them, the index.html, we can see that this is my Replit website. It's just downloaded HTML, and it works just like a website, but it's just all local files. Now I want to give this to GitHub. I want GitHub to be able to host these HTML files. So now that we have our files ready to upload to GitHub, let's head on over to github.com. Once you make an account here, what you want to do is go to the repository section. In here, you're going to click New. And here, you're going to put the repository name of your username. And if you're wondering what your username is, it's probably right here. In my case, it's joholz.github.io. And this is a little bit specific. Usually you can create anything for your repository name, but in GitHub Pages, on the getting started, they actually tell us to use your username.github.io. That's what's mentioned here. So this probably would be something that you want to stick with the pattern, your username. In my case, it's joholz.github.io. And some settings here is a description if you want. My GitHub website. Public, you want to make sure to keep on. The README file is not really important. This is just going to be an extra description for someone that looks at this repository on GitHub. They're able to kind of see what you're doing, and you can give them some instructions on how to use your website. But in this case, it's a very simple, basic website. We're not going to do anything like that, so we'll leave that unchecked. All of these settings look good, so we're just going to go ahead and create repository. Now we actually do have a GitHub repository, joholz.github.io. Here, there are many different ways to use GitHub. It gives us a GitHub repository URL. We can use this to connect to another application and upload to GitHub. There's even a GitHub desktop that we can download and use it to upload to our repository. In this case, we're just going to do something very, very simple. We're just going to manually update in GitHub from this website. So just from our web browser, we're going to upload our files. In this case, we want to select this section here. It says upload an existing file right here. It's kind of a little hidden because there's not really another option around here in this page, but we want to click upload existing file. Once we do that, we're going to go ahead and choose our files. For me, I'm just going to upload everything that Replit has given me. You can just do index, you can just do product.html. You can upload very specific files like you just want your CSS uploaded. But I'm just going to upload everything that Replit has downloaded for me. Now that I have all my files uploaded, I'm going to just write a small message. So this is my small message, my uploaded files from Replit, and we're going to go ahead and commit changes. Now our website is ready to be used by GitHub Pages. Let's go over to the settings, the pages section, and here we can see that there is a GitHub Pages. This is going to be the actual area where we're going to be able to see our website, joholz.github.io. Right now, immediately, because we've just published this repository and just uploaded all these files, it's not really showing anything. But we're not going to change anything. We're just going to give it a couple minutes, come back, and see if it's changed anything for GitHub Pages. Okay, so it actually didn't take very long at all, but after about a minute, we see that we have a new section here. It says your site is live at joholz.github.io. We can go ahead and visit our site, and here we have our website now hosted by GitHub. And this is exactly what we wanted. This is our index.html, and we go to this one. This is our other HTML product.html page. So just like that, we were able to publish to GitHub and have GitHub host our HTML website. So what if you see something maybe you don't like this organization header title, you want it to be something different? There's a couple things you can do. What I would recommend is go to your HTML, change the title to whatever you want, or my organization. After you have it changed here, just go ahead and copy your HTML. This is one way to do it, and this is what I would recommend, especially if you're first starting out with GitHub. You can go to your repository, so that's going into your account. You can see your repository if you look at the repository section, joehost.github.io. In this case, we changed the, not the index, we changed the product.html. I would go here into edit this file. I would paste everything. Then I would commit changes. And you can just say another message, update product.html. You can commit. And now you can see, if you go back to your repository, that there was some changes, and this was the change. You changed organization header title to my organization. This is one way that you can do it. Another way is also just to download all the files again. So let's do this with our index.html. We're just going to change this. We changed my HTML page to my HTML page title. Now we're going to download, let's just download this one file. So we're downloading just this one file, but you can download the whole files all over again if you want. So we saved it to our downloads. Here we're going to do add new file, upload file. We're going to choose the file, which is in our downloads. It's index.html. And we're going to put a small message, title change. Here GitHub was able to identify that we did update our index.html with title change. So if we click our change, then we can see that GitHub updated our existing index.html with the new one that we updated here outside of GitHub. Now after you make these changes, they will automatically show up in your site. You will just be able to go here, and right now, for example, it says my HTML page. So now I just did a refresh of the website, and we see here it says my HTML page title. So that was the new change that we made on our website. So this is just kind of to show that GitHub is automatically updating your website as long as you update it on your code or on your repository. I really hope this helps you guys. If you have any questions, let me know in the comments section. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I hope to see you at the next video.